Today we're joined by TUWFC Manager Steve Elswood. Steve, now you've had some time to reflect, how was last season and how great was it to win the league?
Amazing, yeah, amazing to win our first ever league. I think we've been trying it for 13 years, on and off, to get to National League level. So to kick on from our first ever trophy as a club, which was the County Cup the year before, and then to focus on a goal of promotion to the National League in Tier 4, and to actually achieve it was remarkable, and something that I knew we could do at the start of the season. A few little hurdles in the way as we went along, like there is in every football journey and season. Great group. They just showed how strong they are. I've got great staff behind me as well, and we did it together, and it was a joint effort from all of us. And yeah, we made history, and we're really buzzing. The ladies are really keen to get going already, and to be fair, they have not really stopped since the season finished. They've been doing little bits all through together, in gyms and stuff. So we're already excited. So yeah, about what's coming this season.
As you said there, great group. How much of a boost was it to actually retain all of them?
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, anybody will say, when you get to any sort of level of football, it's difficult to retain an entire squad, let alone to retain an entire squad at level 4 of women's football, which, as we all know, women's football is progressing so fast now. So for them all to say, I want to be part of the National League journey next year, it wasn't a surprise. Were we delighted as a coaching team? Absolutely, we were delighted. We've got 3 or 4 faces at the moment that are at training every week. We've been back for 6 weeks now, so we've been back a lot earlier than other clubs. Like I say, we've been doing some gym work unofficially, some social stuff unofficially, and then obviously officially the last 3 or 4 weeks. So there's new faces in as well, so we're not just relying on these retained players. We are looking to bring in players with National League experience, which we think is key. Luckily we've got 3 or 4 of those around the group at the moment, and there's a really great cluster of young players coming through, which I've been working hard on in the last sort of few weeks. Thinking about sustainability at the level we're at, and these young players have come in and really looked in place, not out of place, against some very, very experienced women players that we got. So there's lots of real positives already, in how we've prepped over the last few weeks. But the ladies they're a great group, and they're all very good friends with each other, and you can just see that bond, and it's a real reassurance that they're all with us for this journey next year.
You say that obviously already well underway in preparing for the upcoming season. How are the preparations going in preparing for the step up into the Women's National League Southwest?
No, it's something you have to take seriously. This is a different level. We are not there to make up numbers, that's for sure. We are there with an aim. That aim is our own private aim, to be fair, as a group. We know what we've got to do. Will we surprise some teams? Absolutely. Without a shadow of a doubt. There are some big football clubs in this league that we're in now, and we will hold our own, and we will stand up to them toe to toe without fail, and show everything and everybody that comes to support us the love we've got for this club. And how we're prepared to embrace this sort of challenge that we're facing. But yeah, I mean, it's we're not worried about it. We're not fearing it or anything like that. It's all about embrace at the moment, and we're just looking to get out there and really go for it. I mean, we've got some 4 or 5 good pre-season matches booked in, starting off against Cardiff City. Which is on the 16th of July. We're still to confirm a venue for that match. But Cardiff City, for those that need to know or maybe don't know, won the league that we're in this year going into. They've got 3 or 4 Welsh internationals. They're a very strong outfit, and it'll be a real test for us to see where we're at, and everything else. We played them last year, and there was a bit of a gap, and I'm looking for us to really minimise that this year, and I think we will. And then we've got some friendlies through the next sort of into August as well. starting off with the kicking off in middle of August in the league. So yeah, 4 or 5 friendlies that will be announced very shortly from our media team. But yeah, everything is all ready. Girls are ready, and yeah, just a bit of tweaking behind the scenes on stuff that you need to do with administration and everything else. But the National League have welcomed us in with open arms. We've been up to St George's Park for the annual meeting, and with all the other clubs, and you know, we're up there with the Newcastles and the Nottingham Forests and the Bournemouths and some big sort of Premier League outfits that also have got women's teams in the National League. And that's when you realise, you know, what we've actually achieved. So yeah, we're ready. Yeah, we're ready.